Hey everyone, it's Matthew from Booostr again. Today, I'm excited to announce that we have finally launched our new ticket product in the store manager. This is really exciting because this now gives every organization the ability to sell tracked tickets that sync into your database, that you control the pricing on, that you can scan at the door with our POS app. So to get you started, I want to just run through really quick how you can add tickets to your Booostr store manager. To get started, you have to log into your account on booster.co. Once you're at your dashboard, it's pretty simple to access. You're going to go into revenue tools on the left side here, and then you're going to click store manager. So this takes you to the default store manager page. And because Store Manager is a fairly complicated system, we actually open that in a new tab here. So click the Launch Store Manager button. That's going to open up your Store Manager in a new tab. And here you're going to see your dashboard for your store. Just kind of gives you a snapshot. So in this case, we want to add a ticket product to the store. The way that this works is you go into Products, and then you click Products again. And then here at the top, you see Create New. So you're going to create a new product. And you've got a featured image here. So we're going to upload a file here to give us a ticket. We'll just use an existing file. Doesn't matter. So we're just going to use this as a placeholder image. And the next step is there's just a bunch of details that you need to add for the ticket to get it situated on the system. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're setting the right product type. In this case, you're going to select online ticketing. Right now, we just have simple ticketing launched, and so it's going to immediately gray out the price type. For ticket instructions, these are the instructions that will display to the user in the email when the tickets are emailed, how to access it, what it gives them access to. You can make this as detailed as you want or as top level. It really depends on the event. So I'm just going to put purchase ticket, present at entrance, full access. Okay. And then as you're moving down, the next thing you need to do, decide if you want to connect a form to your ticket purchase or not. You don't have to, but if you want to collect extra information, you can. So this would be a form that you've already created in the Booostr Form Manager. In this case, we're not going to do that. The next thing you want to do is actually enter the ticket name. So I'm going to be VIP fundraiser ticket. And then you give a description. So the description is more the product description that shows in the store. So when they're looking and browsing at the products in the store, this is the description you give the ticket. So this is a ticket for annual fundraiser. It's super fun. We hope to see you there. Very simple description just for now. Feature type, we're just going to leave that alone. You can set it to feature on your store if you want. Generally speaking, it's not really all that necessary. In this case, we're going to list it both on the website, so e-commerce and the point of sale. But you can also choose, just like any other product, to just show it on the web, just show it on the point of sale. And then also with our form page product, you can make it into a form page product as well. So it displays in a form. With the tickets, we actually set a time to start selling tickets and a time to stop selling tickets. This is actually very important for this product type because you don't want tickets to go on sale and show up in the store too early. You also don't want them to show after the event is over. So in this case, you're just going to choose a date. So I'm going to choose today, and then I'm going to choose an end date. So let's just say July 31st, right? Why not? You can specify the time too. I'm just leaving that alone. You can specify categories, so membership, sponsorships, apparel. I'm not going to specify product category. You can select a brand. I'm just going to select our demo organization as the brand. And you can select product tags or type in a new one. So I'm going to type in a new one called event tickets. And this will add this to your tags over here on the left side too, once you save it. Sales tax, I'm going to enable it because in some states you do have to collect sales tax, other states you don't. Depends. Now you get to the pricing, and the pricing is a little bit different for the tickets. Because we do have a lot of automation in the back end, we do have to charge a small service fee. It is very low. This is something that may fluctuate a little bit. If anything, it's going to go down, but we're still determining the proper ticket service fee. So you enter the base ticket price here, and it's going to automatically enter in our base service fee, and then you're going to get the total retail price that the customer would see. You put your inventory here, so however many you want to sell. So if you have max of 100, just put the 100 there. If you want to add a SKU here to track it, you can do that. Manage stock, yes or no. If you select no for manage stock, then if it sells over 100, it'll keep selling. So it's not going to track the inventory. So we usually keep this as a default as yes. We highly suggest that. And the stock status is in stock. If you change this to out of stock, it will not sell. So it'll just show as out of stock. So that's manually putting something out of stock. Now that you have all that information on, you can click Create Product. It's going to submit it. And there you go. Here's your online ticket here, VIP fundraiser ticket right here. This will now display on the front end of your store as a product based on the launch date that you added. So I put today as the launch date. If you put some date in the future, it will not show up in your store until that date and time arrives. So keep that in mind when you're creating your ticket. And that's it. That's pretty simple as far as how the ticket system works. Also, one additional thing to note is when a ticket is purchased, the customer gets two emails. They get a receipt email from your store, and they also get a separate ticket email that has their ticketing information in it. So that way, the user is always able to access their tickets through their email. They can download them, they can print them, they can do whatever. It's got a QR code, so we highly recommend that you also download our point of sale app, which will allow you to scan tickets at the door and will actually mark them off in the system as being used or um, unused. We hope you enjoyed this little demo. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. If you're looking for an event ticketing system that is not overly burdensome and not too expensive to engage with and centralizes all your data, Booostr comes with the CRM. All this data gets centralized into the CRM for all your contacts. We hope to talk to you soon and have a great day.